An afternoon at the creek side turned deadly for a group of teenagers in Ruin Creek Village. On Wednesday, Dane Matute Junior, Kaylen Wade, and several others from the village were socializing at a popular swimming location near the Guanacaste National Park when two gunmen opened fire on them. Matute was fatally wounded, and Wade remains hospitalized from the injuries he sustained. The others were able to flee the scene unscathed. Among them was Nia Gentle, Matute's older cousin.
I got home, and me and my best friend walk, and I text my brother and I tell her, meet me at the creek. And he never answered me, so we were the first person down the creek, me and my best friend. And then my cousin and his friend meet we down there. And after like 30 minutes, my brother and all of my cousins there come down the creek. And me and my best friend, we already in the water on the other side, and all of them just made sit down on the step and chill like when we usually do. And like, I tell my best friend, you think we should go by the step? And she said, wait a while. So I said, okay then. So we wait, and right after that I had the first gunshot.
Gentle says she heard at least 5 more gunshots and took cover. She says the group did not run for cover until they saw that Matute and Wade had been hit. It was at that point they realized that they were being targeted.
And my cousin, he may still have life, and he moved himself and he lay down on the ground, and he still made the peep as if everything was good. And then my stepfather was made behind the tree, and he made a talk to my cousin, and he made a respond and everything. And then my best friend tell me, he said, Dane get shot. I said, no. He said, yes, look on his side. So I look and I say, my cousin get shot. And I tell her, I don't want to go yet, because if I'm go, maybe I shot me, right?
Matute and Wade were rushed from the bottom of the steps to a waiting vehicle brought over by a neighbor. We spoke off camera with a resident who was among the first responders at the scene.
Yesterday, while at my in my house, I heard like 4 gunshots, and since we live near to the riverside, creek side, we know a lot of children many down there, so we just run down there, me and my sister, and see what happened. And when we reach down there, we just see like over 12 young boys. They run about, they scream, call the ambulance, and they say get shot. And when we reached at the creek side, my young man like we take a last breath, and we just got assist and rush on to the hospital. We made try call ambulance, try call the police, no answer. Keep calling like over 3 times. They call and no answer. So we just had to make the choice and carry on the hospital by our own.
According to police, Matute succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment at the Western Regional Hospital. On the heels of this tragic incident, the Belize youth movement Cayo Central issued a release condemning violence against youths while calling for the implementation of more community-based youth programs across the country.
When we saw the incident, we were very disappointed that this violence against youths continues in our community, and we wanted to send a clear message that we condemn violence against youths. So yeah, what are we calling for? We're calling for a full investigation by the authorities responsible. And we're also calling for the community to come together and to promote more community-based programs for the youths around Belize on a whole. For instance, here in Cayo Central, what we're trying to promote the most is social programs for the youths, having them do movie nights, campfires, cleanup campaigns, so that they can focus on more positive community actions.
The murder of Dane Matute has left his cousin Nia traumatized and fearful of walking around in the community as freely as she did prior to this incident.
I not sleep. I never did sleep home because I'm afraid. I sleep at my best friend's house and I stay up. I get 1 hour sleep because he come in at my dreams. I'm in a dream about he, and I get up and I fall into sleep. I don't know. I just feel traumatized. Like, I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to stay home, and I just want to be around my family because I see that life short, and you have to just, yeah. He would give me advice and tell me what's right from what's wrong. Yeah. Everybody may love Dane. Dane always sweet, and he'll do anything for anybody.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.